Hey everyone, welcome back to the Shoot to Mount channel. It's that time of year again where a lot of folks are asking, what cell camera do I go out and buy? And this year we believe there's a clear winner, which is the WiseEye smart cameras. We specifically use the Smart Camera Mini. The number one reason why this camera beats out its competitors is because it has species recognition technology. What that means is this camera can take a photo, analyze it, and basically subcategorize each photo based on what it believes it is seeing in that photo, whether it be deer, predators like bear and coyote. It's got a folder for chipmunks and squirrels, branches that flutter, and that is just a game changer, because on previous cell cameras I receive a notification and I know that there's possibly, a 10% chance that it's a deer. I mean, when you're getting pictures all the day long, most of the time you open it up and it's a squirrel or something like that. With this camera, I know that there is more than a 90% chance that when I open that app, when I get the notification for deer, that there are going to be deer on that camera. And it is just so nice. It saves so much time, and it just makes the whole cell camera experience more enjoyable, in my opinion. So you may be wondering, well, how good is the species recognition technology actually? And when we first purchased the cameras, we spoke to one of the owners on the phone. He said it had around a 90% successful categorization rating, and we believe it's actually higher than that for us. He also made a comment that most of the time it miscategorizes. It's because there's branches or brush in the way, and we also find that to be true most of the time. Another big thing with the miscategorization, very rarely is the camera going to miscategorize a deer as an other, which is their category for squirrels, possums, or a branch fluttering in the wind. Very rarely is it going to miscategorize a deer in that way. It will typically miscategorize a deer as a predator or something of that nature, instead of saying that it's a possum. So what I do is I just turn on the notifications for basically all the big game animals, and I know that whenever I get a notification, there's a very good chance when I open up that app that it's going to be a deer or some other kind of big game animal, which is kind of what I want to see when I open up the camera. I really don't care about seeing all the squirrels and possums. So yeah, the technology works very well, and we've been very pleased with it. It should also be said that it doesn't necessarily recognize the species and then take the photo. It takes the photo and then analyzes it and recognizes the species and puts it in that folder. So don't be worried about it possibly missing bucks or anything like that. It's going to take the photo no matter what. It's just sifting through what you get a notification on your phone for, which is really nice. You can always go back and take a look at all of the other photos it took and categorize to something else, just to make sure they're not a buck, if you want to. This also has what they call hunt control, which is where you can also put bucks into subcategories, which a lot of other camera makers allow you to do as well. But this one will run in-app analytics on it and let you know what temperatures, pressures, winds, and time of day that buck is favoring. Previously, we were trying to export that and put it in Excel, or we were having to try and use a third party to analyze it, and it's just so nice that it's done in the app now. The photo quality is great as well. We have no complaints there. I know that WiseEye likes to tout that its compression is better than a lot of its competitors. We believe the photo quality is up there with everything else that we've used. But honestly, to me, the species recognition is so nice that it arguably, a lot of the other things that we would compare trail cameras with don't even matter, because nothing tops just getting notifications for what you want to see. It's really hard to beat that. Overall, this camera is just a huge time saver, all the way from not having to sift through a million different photos of nothingness, all the way to analyzing the buck data for us. I believe that they're one of the best bang for your buck cell cameras on the market, and I highly recommend you guys experience that species recognition for yourselves and the analytics. We'll be doing a more in-depth video on these in the future as far as setup and everything and specific settings go, But yeah, as of right now, I just highly recommend that you guys check out the WiseEye cell cameras because they're just a game changer.
Here is